It's putting in conscious thought into what you don't want out of life and what you want out of life. Writing that down, creating that clear picture. And a step further is identifying your current patterns and relating them to your current life situation. Because where you put your energy, there'll be a direct outcome out of it. So there's no way you can claim that. You see, this is just a radical way, a radical approach about changing your life. You cannot sit and claim that you do not know what is happening. Surely you can identify even one behavior that has totally nothing to do with improving your life, getting a better picture out of what you want out of life. It doesn't make sense. If you cannot be conscious enough to just identify what it is about you that is totally messing you up, then you're not ready. You're not ready for any change. You're not ready to do anything different. You just want to talk about it. You just want to soak yourself in the, oh, look at me, poor me stories. But someone who is truly tired of where they are, they will feel the pain of observing themselves in that way. It is shaming, it is sickening, it's maddening, it is anger-inducing because you see yourself for what you are, you see yourself for the ways that you let yourself down. And it is important for you to see yourself in that way so that you identify that there is no one else other than me who is creating this mess, and it is only me who can do something different. And a step further involves you looking at the people who are around you. There's this quote on Instagram I saw a certain reel on Instagram, and it said, unfortunately, some people are not put here to evolve. They are here to remind you what it looks like if you don't. And that hit me like a ton of bricks, because you see, there are people who we look at and, we might call them unhealed, unevolved. We might observe them and just wonder at, you mean this is who you are? You mean this is what you've chosen? You mean you cannot see yourself? You cannot observe the chaos you create. And while you can stand aside and observe this person from the outside perspective and everything, must ensure that we are healing ourselves such that whenever we find ourselves in different variables, different scenarios, different situations, the principle that demonstrates their unhealed character is not reflected in us. That in that scenario, the principle that comes out is not one that shows our own unhealed nature. Their present now could be our future. Their unhealed nature now could be our future. And that is something very scary. Very, very scary. For an individual, an adult, to be so unhealed, you have a chance now. You have a chance to correct what you see, what you observed, that their present now is not your future. That you learn from what you see now, that their present, it scares you enough for you to modify your future. It is a very scary place when an individual, an adult is unable to heal themselves, is unable to grow out of negative loops, is unable even to see themselves. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That saying was never about dogs. It was about people. It was about people and how we calcify into patterns, how it is very difficult for us to see our own reflections. But luckily for us, we have people who have aged and they have become these dogs that cannot be taught. And their own undoing is their nature. And their nature is their present, which is a possible future for us. So it is imperative for us to learn from these unhealed people and create totally new paths, totally new ways of being. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Same behaviors will not get you different outcomes. It will be the same old story. So the point is, are you tired enough? Are you tired enough, or is this going to be another year of stories? Oh, I will do this, you see, I'm dreaming, end of the year, nothing, no movement, nothing. You've placed nothing in your bank, in your mental bank, physical bank, emotional bank. You've learned nothing. You're just the same person. Hey, no new experience. It's just trouble and sad stories. Please, no, we're not doing this. Get busy.
Outside, front line, south side.